Hello, and welcome to the European Commission Midday Briefing. My name is Margaritis Funkyboogaloo-Smythe. A few notes and clarifications before we crack on with the fun. The Commission is, of course, delighted at the result of this week's European Council, at which, after solving the crisis in the Middle East and ending the war in Ukraine, the leaders moved on to the most challenging issue facing the world today: EU top jobs. Mrs. von der Leyen is delighted that she'll be working with the sprightly young Antonio Costa, and the calm, definitely won't start a war with Russia, Kaja Kallas. You may have seen stories in the media about Mrs. von der Leyen allegedly suppressing a report about media freedom in Italy, which happened to have been at the same time as she was seeking Rome's support for a second term as Commission President. This was all a big misunderstanding. Mrs. von der Leyen is a big fan of everything Italian media has to offer, including its newspapers with their lack of photographs and fact-checking, its TV with scantily clad women presenting the news and sport and political discussion programs, and its radio with scantily clad women presenting the news and sport and political discussion programs. Just to repeat, for the benefit of Giorgia Meloni, Mrs. von der Leyen likes everything Italian. In fact, she's ordered pizza for the next College of Commissioners meeting with extra pineapple. The Commission would like to congratulate Belgium on a successful 6 months at the helm of the presidency of the Council of the EU. Now, I know you cannot blame a presidency for matters that are out of its control, but in the past 6 months with Belgium at the helm, we've seen 2 wars raging on Europe's doorstep, the French government on the brink of collapse, the best ever result for the far right in an EU election, the death of Donald Sutherland. The weather has been absolutely chaotic. And I was fined for putting my blue bag out on the wrong day. So we're all looking forward to the calm, reassuring presence of the Hungarian presidency. Look, the Hungarians have a bad reputation in Brussels, but there is so much to look forward to. If your idea of a good time is a drug-fueled gay orgy with easy access in and out via drain pipe, the next 6 months will be manna from heaven. I know that it's my idea of a good time. And now it's time for questions. Yes. Yes, that's right. The Paris Olympics is almost upon us. And the Commission is very excited, despite its suggestions for new Olympic events being rejected. Undeterred, the Commission is leading the push for the following sports to be included in the Los Angeles Games of 2028. Jumping to conclusions. High impact assessments. Wolf hunting. And kicking the can down the road. Yes, sorry. Yes, of course, Mrs. von der Leyen has noticed that both French President Emmanuel Macron and Paris Mayor Anne Hidalgo pledged to swim in the River Seine to show their support for the Olympics and for France's famous hygiene legislation. She is also aware that the people of Paris have pledged to defecate in the river to show their disdain for the political classes. Mrs. von der Leyen has the utmost respect for Monsieur Macron and therefore distances herself from rumours that, on the basis of his recent decisions, he must enjoy diving headfirst into shit. In solidarity, I can announce that Mrs. von der Leyen planned to jump into the Brussels Canal. However, the Commission's health department recommended against it because the amount of cocaine is too high. That's cocaine in the canal, not Mrs. von der Leyen. In fact, so dangerous is the Brussels Canal that Mrs. von der Leyen has pledged to only go near it if there's a chance of pushing Charles Michel in. And that's all from me. Good day.